I love all the inspirational eye candy that is in the book Embroidery Companion Classic Designs for Modern Living by Alicia Paulson. I'm Michelle, this is my romantic tangle, and let me show you my latest addition to my sewing room bookshelf. This book is a whole lot of fun inspiration. It contains sections on decorative embroidery, counter cross stitch, and crewel, and just a whole ton of projects, and it gives you the basics of what you need to start stitching and how to stitch. The stitch diagrams are all hidden in the very back. So she starts out with these storybook pillowcases, which are just, everything in here is charming. An apple blossom kerchief, the country time quilt, which has blocks with several different animals. I'm going to skip these here. These are Dot and Daisy Cafe curtains. She does a lot of embroidering on gingham, and this one is polka dot fabric. I am absolutely going to stitch this little needle book with its thimble and stork scissors and strawberry pin cushion, because how could I not? There's a gorgeously embroidered strawberry tablecloth. And I like that in the description of this one, when she tells you where to buy the linen to make the tablecloth, she also tells you to check Goodwill, which is full of them. And I can vouch that that's true. I love these shelf edgers with the gingham embroidery, and I've got some shelves that just, this would be perfect for. Days of the Week dish towels. I am so inspired by this book. I want to just, there's a tablecloth, and I would do this for my edging on my kitchen shelves. This book makes me want to embroider for everything in my house, and here is a gorgeous embroidered headband. I don't wear headbands, but just try to tell me that could not be a bookmark. There's a petal pillowcase. And this one is called the Gretel skirt. And one of the things I love about this book, she tells you how to draft your own skirt pattern from a skirt you already own that fits well. So she's not telling you, like so many other embroidery books, to go find a skirt to buy and figure it out on your own. The counted cross stitch, none of it is on Aida. It is on linen or waste canvas or gingham. Some really cute bibs. So, and, okay, like I told you, I want to stitch my entire kitchen right now. This is what she calls the harvest apron, and I love that. There's also a knitted skirt under that, which makes me love it even more. A monogram album. This one's called the Meadow Flower Tote, and once again, she tells you how to sew that tote. The Berry Border Pillow. And look at the eyelet sampler. That is so pretty. It's a blossom napkin. Another very sweet headband. I'm trying not to show you patterns here as I flip through. A bluegrass guitar strap cozy. So I can get you a look at the stuff on the strap. And so many of these, it just gives you an idea what you could stitch on. There's a blackwork sampler. And there is the whole set of baby bibs. Those are stitched on gingham, which just, they are so sweet. And again, they are made from scratch. There is no buying pre-made bibs to stitch on. And there's her sampler. I have to admit, if there's one thing in here that I am not bouncing up and down over, it is that sampler. I've got too many other samplers planned for my life, and these are called the Karen curtains. I have a room that needs curtains. I could do that. I mean, it wouldn't match the wallpaper or anything else going on in my house, but when has that ever stopped me? Now we're onto the crewel section, and here's a dahlia field pillow. Snowflake and pine tree hot water bottle cover. And ooh, there's not a pattern for this one, I don't think, but I like that one better. And I have a hot water bottle that I use during power outages, so that would not be a foolish thing to stitch. Here's a tree of life. Woodland and wool. And here's a monogram quilt. Those are all French knots. I can't do one French knot to do the center of a flower, so as much as I admire this and how much effort went into it and how gorgeous it probably is, if there's one thing in this book I'm not going to stitch, it's that. And here's a really pretty mobile. Like I said, I find this book just charming and full of inspiration. It's a whimsical kind of cute country vibe to it, and from looking at the projects, you'll be able to tell if it is for you. I love the author's attitude. A lot of like finding the tablecloth at Goodwill and sewing the skirt, drafting the pattern on one you already know. This book is great. I love embroidery books, and so many of them, usually either they are or aren't for me, and this one's pretty much for me. It makes me want to embroider lots of things for my house. I'm Michelle. This is my Romantic Tangle. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of what is on my sewing room bookshelf, check out the playlist in the end card. I'm always adding lots of needlework books and knitting books and quilting books as I continue to grow my collection of books to seek inspiration from. I'll have more videos for you soon. Thanks for watching.